In today's video, we'll talk about three important JavaScript keywords: var, let, and const. Beginners are often confused because all three are used to create variables. So what's the difference between them? The first major difference between var, let, and const is scope. Variables declared with var are function scoped, meaning if you declare a var inside a block, like var x equals 3, it can still be accessed outside that block. For example, both console.log inside block x and console.log outside block x will work. This is because var doesn't follow block-level scope, unlike let and const, which are truly block-scoped and can't be accessed outside the block they are declared in. When we use let, its scope is block-level, meaning the variable declared inside only works within that specific block. For example, in let x equals 3, console.log inside block x, the console.log inside the block will print the value of x. However, if we write console.log outside block x outside the block, JavaScript will throw an error because x is not accessible outside its block. This is a key difference between let and var. Let is limited to the block it's defined in, whereas var can be accessed even outside the block. The scope of const is also block level, just like let. For example, const x equals 3, console.log inside block x will work perfectly inside the block and print the value of x. But if you try console.log outside block x outside that block, JavaScript will throw an error because const cannot be accessed outside the block where it was declared. The second major difference is redeclaring, meaning declaring the same variable again. With var, JavaScript allows you to redeclare a variable without any error. For example, var x equals 2, var x equals 3 is valid, and console.log x will output 3 as the last value overrides the first. This flexibility can often lead to confusion or bugs. On the other hand, let does not allow redeclaring the same variable in the same scope. If you try let x equals 2, let x equals 3, JavaScript will throw an error, making let a safer and more reliable option. Similarly, const also does not allow redeclaration. Trying const x equals 2, const x equals 3 will result in an error, just like let. Moreover, const is even stricter. Once a variable is declared with const, it cannot be redeclared or reassigned, making it ideal for values that should remain constant. The third difference is reassignment, meaning changing the value of a variable after it has been declared. With var, if you write var x equals 3 and later x equals 4, JavaScript simply updates the value and console.log x will show 4. The same is true for let. You can write let x equals 3 and later update it with x equals 4, which is perfectly allowed. However, const is different. If you declare const x equals 3 and then try to change its value with x equals 4, JavaScript will throw an error. This is because const stands for constant, and once a value is assigned, it cannot be changed. That's why const is used for variables whose values should remain fixed. Small blue diamond scope asterisk var does not follow block-level scope, while let and const are limited to the block they're defined in. Small blue diamond redeclaring asterisk var allows redeclaring, but let and const throw an error if you try. Small blue diamond reassignment asterisk var and let allow value changes. Const does not.